This motorcycle right in front of me allows you to have the best time of your life, but also potentially the worst time of your life if things get out of hand. This Moto Guzzi Stelvio 4V is one fantastic machine that you've got to respect. I'll show you guys a couple cool quirks and features on this motorcycle today and show you guys why this motorcycle is truly a beauty to drive and very interesting to own as well. Now, I have no idea why the Moto Guzzi engineers decided to have the base model come without ABS. Sure, I mean, yes, for cost-saving purposes, I completely get it. But with these nice and huge dual disc brakes, we have 563 pounds. If you're on a dirt road, oh my gosh, I would be very worried about locking up that front brake and sending this motorcycle to the ground. Thankfully, this motorcycle comes with crash bars from the factory, which is very useful. You can see how this will definitely catch your motorcycle, and trust me, it saved me a couple times because that crash bar is very useful. I'm happy that they included it on the base model. Alright guys, this is probably my favorite thing about this motorcycle, so let's turn it on really quick. And there's a secret button over here. If you check it out, I have to go underneath to see this. There's this little button right here. So let's press it. We'll go up here, we press it, and listen closely. Boom! It just unlocked automatically, and you have this secret glove box right by your side. It's so convenient and handy. There's enough room to put some cables in there if you need any kind of adapters and stuff. You can even fit a GoPro in there most likely, but it's so convenient. And it's really, it blends in so seamlessly with the design. They actually duplicated the same thing on the other side, but I think this is reserved for the fuel tank. But yeah, very cool to have this side compartment. You just press it, pops out, boom, storage, no one knows about it, close it. So after riding this motorcycle for a bit, I can talk to you guys a little bit about the engine characteristics of this motorcycle. And oh man, is it crazy. So with this motorcycle, we got 1200 cc's and loads of torque. I'm talking down at 2300 RPM, you're getting some solid grunt, which is very impressive for a motorcycle of this caliber. What this means in day-to-day driving is effortless acceleration. If you're on the highway, there's no need to downshift. All you need to do is roll on the throttle and you'll get going. The top speed on this motorcycle is about 130 miles an hour. Definitely another awesome thing about this motorcycle is the shaft drive. So lovely to have. You can really feel it on the highway when you're just cruising. It's so smooth. You're not having this jerkiness or all the noise that comes with a chain drive or a belt drive. So it's very much appreciated. The only downside is that it does add some weight to the motorcycle. So just something to consider, but you know, this has 100 horsepower, so it's got all the power in the world that you need. A definite odd thing and almost a gripe about this motorcycle is the locks on the back here. These things are very annoying. You can see how I'm being gentle with it here, but it just does not want to go in no matter how I angle the key. And even if I do make it work, see, like, okay, we got it to work right there, perfect. It's not gonna turn. So you can see how frustrating this gets trying to do this every single day. And matter of fact, the lock actually fell out of this one, crazily enough. So now I just run it without the lock, and honestly, it saves me so much time and effort that, you know, maybe it was God's gift right here to say, man, I'm just gonna have your lock fly out so that you'll never have to deal with it again. This next thing I wanna show you guys actually involves using this interesting key thing right here. We're gonna twist this, and then we're gonna pull up there, and it's actually gonna pop that rear seat off. So turn the key, this actually pops off, and there's your glove box as well. So you've actually got a good amount of storage on this motorcycle. You have two huge panniers from the factory that come with this motorcycle, and you can hold a lot. I've put 2 full grocery bags in here alone, so you can put 4 grocery bags in this motorcycle, which is enough for 2 to 3 people to feed for a week. So you can actually hold a lot in here. It actually comes with modifications with these bolts right here. You can throw up another carrier in the back, which is very nice if you're gonna go on a road trip or anything. But yeah, very nice to have here. Your glove box, you got all the documents and info here. And here is actually where you can adjust the seat height, which is awesome. You can unscrew this thing back here. You guys see this screw? It actually goes in right here. and there's 2 notches, so you can actually bring the seat up a couple inches if you are taller. I'm about 6 feet tall, so having it on the lower setting is actually perfect, where I can have my full heel on the bottom with a little bit of room. But for some people who are even taller, you might want to bring it up some more. Also, just check out these exhaust pipes that just beautifully wrap around the body. It really gives this motorcycle a seamless design from afar. Just those exhaust pipes definitely complement the entire physique of the motorcycle, and that's another thing that makes this motorcycle so awesome. It's just how awesome it looks. It's just like everything was made purposely on this bike to just blend in and just make just one beautiful looking motorcycle. Another thing that gives this motorcycle some personality is that it's air cooled. So you see these giant cylinder heads. You can see all the perforations on the cylinder head as well as down in the oil cooler. Let me get a better angle for you guys, but just down there, you can see all the grooves and the Moto Guzzi badge that really just try to keep this motorcycle cool. But what this means is that you really can't idle this motorcycle. I wouldn't do it, but it just makes this thing so raw and visceral to drive. A little benefit is that the motorcycle does warm up quicker because there's no coolant and there's no barrier between the outside cylinder head and the inside cylinder that needs to be warmed up, that fluid. So it's just metal and oil, that's it. So let's start up this motorcycle, and you guys got to hear this. It sounds so beautiful. This is another reason why this motorcycle is just a beauty to drive and makes you want to accelerate. The motorcycle has a beautiful grumble down low, and this engine just sounds amazing at all RPMs. I'll play a quick clip right now of how it sounds. But really, it's just a joy to drive. I'll throw some more videos up pretty soon on POV driving and just overall riding impressions very soon for you guys. Another odd thing that I've not figured out on this motorcycle yet is what this is all about. There's a switch right here. I believe it's perhaps for the fog lights, as you see here, but it does nothing to the front lights. See, I'm flicking it up and down right now. I don't know what fog lights this is talking about here. Maybe it's something for one of the more higher trim models, but if any of you Guzzi masters or Guzzi experts know, shoot a comment. Let me know what this is all about. So with specs that borderline a car, we have over 100 horsepower. We have disc front brakes, drilled front brakes with Brembo brakes on each side. This motorcycle is built to move, but it's also very sketchy with its no ABS, high weight, and also the age that's building up on this motorcycle. So really, all of this compile into such an interesting and awesome motorcycle that I just couldn't help but share to you guys. So if you found this video interesting, insightful, or just awesome, hit that subscribe button, like this video, and also just comment your thoughts about this motorcycle. I'd love to hear what you guys think. So more videos coming your way soon. Take care, guys. Peace out.